Yeah, and that's been the thing, you know, like just like being able to recognize that. And again, I think it's, I mean, it's helped a lot talking to you, but also to my talking to my therapist. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think a lot of people, and like this is something that I would say like I am guilty of as well, but I think a lot of people at times like they're like, once I figure it out, and like this is why I think therapy gets like kind of a bad rap. It's like once I figure out the thing, then it's done, you know. And it's like that's like the furthest from the truth. It's like figuring it out is good, but not, it's also just been like, okay, great, now I know it, but that doesn't mean, you know what I mean. I still have all of this other. Now I have to understand it, you know, or learn from it, or you know, challenge those things and then change from it. I mean, there's all this stuff that comes just like just knowing like what it is just like scratching the surface. You know what I mean? That's like it doesn't in no way does it like answer any of the questions, you know, like it just like it's just like, well, now you know what the test is on. You know what I mean? Like, before you were sitting in this room and you were like, what are we doing here? And now you're like, oh, it's a test. I get it. Like, but it doesn't like undo is not necessarily the right word. Because again, for me, like I found that there's times where knowing in the past it's been an unhealthy trait or an unhealthy habit. Now that I understand like what it is and like see it, I can also be like, oh, I can put those things into practice that are not unhealthy, you know, use the right way, you know, like